Why'd you propose to me?
You're worth more than a car.
What's up, fam? Good morning and terrible lighting. Okay, that's better. I'm on my way to another doctor's appointment this morning. As you guys know, I have been trying to figure out what's going on in here area. I had a CT scan done that came back with abnormal results, and then I had an ultrasound done, and I am going to go discuss those results with my doctor right now, except that it's not my doctor, so I'm kind of like, I don't know how this is gonna go. She called me and told me to get the next available, or the soonest available appointment, and that happened to not be with her. But first, I need to get gas. So my doctor told me to get the first available appointment with the doctor to discuss the next steps, whatever that means, so I will let you guys know. This whole thing has been a mess. My whole life has just been a mess right now, to be completely honest. This has been one of the craziest times. I'm a little bit nervous because she wants me to go in right away and be seen right away. The next available appointment for my doctor would have been like April or something, so something crazy far away. She said I could try to get on a cancellation list, and if this appointment doesn't go well, then I might do that, but I don't know, to be continued. $70 to fill this thing, dude. $70. All right, I am all done with that, and it's, I mean, mostly good news. She said that my ultrasound came back completely normal with no baby in it, so that is the best news I've received in a while. I was starting to think that I had like fibroids or something, and maybe that's what they were saying on the scan, but she said I don't have any fibroids. I don't even have any cysts, which I have a history of having, like cysts on my ovaries, and I didn't have any during the time of the ultrasound. My uterus looked normal, which the CT scan said that it was enlarged, so I don't know what's going on. The only thing that they said is that I have hiatal hernias, and so maybe that's what this, I don't know. Honestly, I think I'm gonna schedule an appointment with the doctor who ordered the stuff, the one who said like, oh, you need to be seen right away. I'll probably just schedule an appointment with her and see what she says, because this doctor was like, I don't really know why you're here. Everything looks normal. And I was like, okay, well, I don't know. I just went in because she told me to come in. While I was there, I told her about how bad, you guys, I'm sure you noticed, no one's not noticed at this point, that my face has been breaking out worse than it's ever broken out in my whole life this past like couple months. As you guys know, I just started taking meat out of my diet, so I'm hoping that that will help. I'm hoping it's more of like a dietary thing. And then she ordered some just like benzoyl peroxide, and she said if that doesn't work, then she'll order an antibiotic. And geez, there's a lot wrong with me. I was in there just like telling, and my asthma's been really bad, and so I'm falling apart. So that is it for this segment of what is wrong with Jess today, and we're going to move on.
You dying?
I mean, no. I have a bunch of drugs though.
Okay, so are you ready?
I'm ready.
My window. Can you see where we are?
Are you at the house?
I am.
Ah! Let me see.
You see out my front window?
Almost. Oh my god! Shut up! Oh my god! Look, babe!
It's the house! It's the house!
We should have gone today! Oh my god, I almost went today! That is the coolest thing ever!
Fantastic!
We literally have like a whole first story. Oh my god, they weren't kidding. They said as soon as that slab goes down that you're gonna have a house in like 2 days.
They don't mess around, girl.
So exciting! Oh my god, that is wild.
That's so fast.
I was this close to going out to the house today, but Chris is leaving to go pick up Tommy and Kaden today, and he's driving this time, so he's going all the way down. He already has to drive for most of the day, and I didn't want to go out by myself, and so it was a whole thing, but I freaking knew we should have gone. I knew we should have gone. It's crazy, I'm so excited.
Hey, won't you pour me another? I'm going in, so wish me good luck. Yeah, I gotta put on my favorite song. I need a boost. Let's turn up the love.
What do you look like today?
Your sister of Arendelle.
Your sister of Arendelle. What's up, fam? Good early morning. I just got most of the kids to school. I've got one more kid to get to school. Chris is down south picking up Tommy and Kaden today, so I'm alone on Valentine's morning, but it's okay because we'll have everybody here tonight. Actually, it's not fully true because Lilia's going with her grandma this weekend, but that's a whole nother story. I just got Addie dressed in this shirt, and she doesn't look it now, but she goes, I get to match my sister. AKA Lilia wore this shirt this morning and she saw her before she left. My question to you is, are you Anna or are you Elsa?
She can do that.
That's amazing. Are you Anna or are you Elsa though?
Elsa.
You're Elsa? Does that make Sissy Anna?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Well, let's get your shoes on and head out the door so we can get you to school for your Valentine's party.
Hey, won't you pour me another? I'm going in. So wish me good luck.
Dropped everybody off, came home, did my hair, got dressed, feeling like a new woman, and I'm going on a date. My husband isn't even here, guys. Hi! Happy Valentine's Day!
Right. We're talking about hose.
Oh, yeah, let's not talk about hoes here. Tell me I smell good. Do I smell good? I smelled good for you. No? Okay. We scarfed it down. Happy Valentine's Day.
Aww.
I miss you.
Oh, you're so cute.
Well, you don't miss me back?
Oh yeah, of course.
Come on, girl. When are you gonna be back?
Probably another 3 hours.
Did you get me anything for Valentine's Day?
I got you my everlasting love.
Thought you were going somewhere else with that. Remember last year when you forgot to get me something for Valentine's Day and I got you something? Yes, you did. And I was like, I just had surgery and I still like got up and got you something. Do you remember that?
Nope.
Yes. I think it's like a thing now. I think we're officially past the point of like getting each other gifts. We just give each other our love.
You want chips or something?
Well, I love you and I'll see you soon. Kiss the phone.
No.
He did it. That's love.
'Cause you're my sweetheart. When you're around, I feel this.
How was school?
I was Sugar Rush.
What?
I did Sugar Rush.
Oh, awesome, great. They sugar you up and send you home, huh? No, we're gonna go home. We're just picking them up. Come sit down, go in the back, sit down, sit in a seat. Oh, not you, you're not mine. Actually, I wouldn't mind having you though. What's one more? Did you have a Valentine at school? Who's your Valentine?
You.
Me? Oh, what about you? Who's your Valentine?
Valentine.
Malachi's your Valentine? That's cute. How was your Valentine's at school?
It was great.
Did you have a Valentine at school? Your daddy's looking right over you, so I would tell the truth. She doesn't even, she just ignores me. Did you get this for me?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
My dad's.
Aww. Dear Mom, you are the best. I love you. Happy Valentine's. You're so sweet.
Yes.
What is this? Is this slime?
Yeah.
Take that to your dad's house, please.
I know.
You're welcome. Wrong car. You're going to Grandma. Bye, love you. Have fun. See you on Sunday. Come here. Come here. Almost. Look, he just like wants to sit down, huh?
That's
Okay.
his issue.
You'll get there. You'll get there. It's okay. What you got?
Yay! That's his issue too.
Look at it.
He's like, I don't want to.
That is so funny. Yay! Are you helping? You can do it. Addie, is Mowgli your Valentine? Yeah? Does Mowgli feel the same way? I think so. He never leaves her side. Never. Today is going to be probably one of the most laziest Valentine's days that we've had in a while. We don't really have anyone to watch the kids for us, so me and Chris are just gonna sit at home, spend some time with the kids, and then when the kids go to bed, then we'll Netflix and chill. In the past, we've set up a babysitter to watch the kids and stuff, but it just didn't really work out this time. And honestly, we didn't really have a desire to. Sometimes it's nice just like sitting at home and enjoying each other's company. So I'm gonna finish up my video. I still have a video to edit today, so I'm hopefully gonna finish my video before they get home. I just ordered some pizza, so neither of us have to cook or do anything. We're just going to relax at home. The kids are probably, if I'm being totally honest, the kids are probably just going to be playing with each other and playing on iPads while we enjoy each other's company. Oh, there's our pizza. Pizza. The pizza got here before the kids did. Oh. You know the drill. Sit on that side.
Why?
It's my good side. Our bed is a mess. In honor of Valentine's Day, we are here to tell you a little story time on our channel. Chris shaved his face because he's wanting to grow out a beard.
Not.
Is that what it is?
I just did it to do it.
If you're wondering why.
Yes.
He came downstairs the other day and his face was shaved. And now he's like self-conscious about it.
Well, it was like immediate regret because for one, I just don't like fully shave all the, like, I don't ever do that. And then I took Addie to school and it was so cold. Like my face was so cold.
No, he had a valid reason. He said that you wanted to, because he wanted to grow out like his beard again. Not beard, oh my god, don't grow a beard, but like full, not just like this thingy going on. He wanted to grow this thing and he wanted it to grow out evenly. So it made sense to me when he said it. I was like, oh, I mean, I don't care what you look like, but he was
I mean, it was like part of the reason.
If you're wondering why his face is shaved. It's not gonna stay like this. It was all smooth for like 12 hours and then it was all like this again. A lot of people didn't know this because back then, this was 5 years ago, I didn't have like very many people following me. Do you remember how many people? I wish I knew how many subscribers I had back then. But today is actually a very special day for us. Today is the day that Chris proposed to me.
Aww.
And it was in a very special way, and so we wanted to tell the story. We've actually never, did we ever tell the story or did I just do a video?
No, we've talked.
I did the video.
We've talked about it.
I don't know, I don't
know.
remember. I have a bad memory.
I remember talking about it.
We got engaged exactly 5 years ago. Which
Five Valentines ago.
No, it was 6. Just if you follow me on Instagram, then you saw that thing. I posted a picture and I was like, oh, 5 Valentines ago. And then someone in the comments was like, no, it's 6. And I was like, no, it's not.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Heart stamps from Addie.
Sorry, we're so tired. We're getting ready to go to sleep. So we got engaged on February 14th, 2015. The beginning of the story obviously starts with you. What made you decide that you were going to propose to me so early on?
Honestly?
Yeah.
I got my tax return.
So you could.
I knew if I did.
I'm not talking about that. You could have bought a car with that. Why'd you propose to me?
You're worth more than a car.
I'll take it for what it's worth.
I already had a car.
You're such a man. Did you want to marry me?
Oh, that's what you're asking.
Yes!
Oh, it seriously just felt like I had known you for the last like 20 years. I don't know, I just knew. I just knew.
So anyway, okay, so you decided he was gonna marry me. How much was it, do you know?
It was like 2,500 bucks.
So then fast forward to what was the plan? Because I didn't know anything. Honestly, like.
Oh, to it like happening?
Mm-hmm. When he proposed to me, I was like, I obviously like loved him, but I was like, this is really soon.
One of the first people I actually contacted, like as I'm walking to my car, was one of her best friends.
Courtney.
Yeah, I ended up texting her a picture of it and she just like started freaking out and she's like, when are you gonna do it? What are you gonna do? It was like, I don't know, it's super cliche to like do it on Valentine's Day. Like everyone, I know. I feel like everyone does that. So me and Courtney devised this plan to where Courtney contacted Jessica and said, hey look, I'm taking a photography class for college.
We were both in college at the time.
She told us, she's like, hey, I'm taking a photography class for one of these projects. Like I need to, I don't know what photographer.
She told me.
Take pictures of one of my friends for. Like,
no. She told me that she had a project coming up for her photography class where she had to take a picture of a couple and she had to do a few different shots and she made it out like, oh, this is so stupid, but like I can't think of anybody else to do it with right now, so I'm just gonna have, like, do you care if I just use you guys? And I'm all about that, like pictures and like free pictures, okay, shoot, I'm so down for that. And I totally, what's that word where you just believe everything? Gullibly, is that a word? I gullibly believed I believed her for, I mean, I had no reason to not believe her, right? So anyway, and so she convinced me to take these pictures.
The plan was that we were just gonna do like a series of like pictures, and I had the ring in the box in my back pocket the entire time, and I was so scared that we were gonna like do a pose to where she would have to like put her arm like around me somehow, and like.
Was it in your back pocket?
Yeah. And like
where your phone was?
I don't know. Why you're asking too many
I'm so curious how you hid that from me.
And I was like so scared that her hand was gonna come down and like, I don't know, like bump against the box and she'd be like, why is there a box in your pocket or something? So I was like really nervous about that. We did ones like holding signs first, I think. And then we did one where we were like, kind of like on a rock.
Was that just all like not planned at all? Then she was just like winging
It wasn't,
it?
no, yeah, we completely winged
She's
everything.
like, come over here, come over.
Yeah.
How did you decide at what point you were gonna actually propose? Did you have a plan, or were you just like did you know it was gonna be under the bridge? Because he ended up proposing to me under the bridge.
Yeah, because I think she told me that the lighting was good in there. It would be good lighting inside of the bridge. So she had that down. Like, I didn't know. Like, I was like, I don't know, you tell me like where to do it. I think she ended up saying, well, let's do a couple poses so she thinks it's real, and then we'll move up to the bridge, and that's when like we'll like do it. And we talked about how we were going to have you in front of me for the picture, and then I would be behind you for like the proposal picture.
So there's a picture of me standing in front of him, and she made it out like, oh, I need to do this perception shot. So I'm gonna have him stand behind you, and I'm gonna stand in front, and then I'm gonna switch, and then it's gonna be the other way. So I was just like, okay, so she's like, smile, and so I moved forward, and I smiled, and he's behind me, and he gets down on one knee without me knowing, and
she takes pictures.
Takes a picture with him like this with the ring out, and I had no idea that he was there. Not planned, nothing. Like, I mean, I had no idea. That was not a setup photo.
Immediately after that picture, I put the ring away, and she didn't tell her to turn around until she was like ready and like focused and like had the lighting like down.
And I don't know why I didn't, like, why wasn't I just, like, I imagined that I'd be like goofing off or whatever, and I for some reason wasn't.
You did not turn around once. Like, you didn't question anything, you didn't turn around, you didn't look, you didn't peek, you didn't cheat or nothing. Like, I was like, this is like way too...
I don't know why, it's just totally, I have no idea.
And then she was gonna like tell you to like turn around.
We were facing opposite directions, or
right.
at least I wasn't facing him. I don't know if he was facing me, I have no idea.
I was facing you.
I was not facing anything, and then at one point she said, okay, turn around or switch places or whatever, and I turned around, and he's sitting here on one knee with a ring, and I'm sitting here like, what the f? I thought we were here for pictures. Like,
I was so nervous, I didn't even say anything.
I was like, he didn't. So he sits, I wish we got that on camera, because I remember that. So
I didn't say
he's sitting there like this, right? Awkward.
And she goes, aren't you gonna ask me?
Because he's sitting there awkwardly on one knee like this, just smiling. Like, and I was like, do you have something to say? And you have to imagine, because like there's no like added music background, or like when you watch it on a video, you're like, oh, it's not awkward. But when you're sitting there and there's no music and there's just people, you know, hanging out, whatever, and we're just taking pictures, it's just me and Courtney and him, and I just turn around and it's just silence. It's complete silence, and he's sitting on his knee like this. Okay, what are we doing? And then you eventually asked me, right?
Yeah, I think I said, well, will you? Or something like that. By the time we got to it, I was like, I can't do it. And then she's like already there, she's like ready to go, and like she like set up like the perfect way to like capture the proposal. So I just sat there and didn't say anything.
But it worked out. You did good, baby. I'm proud of you. Because you have to know, like, people have been following me for a long time. Chris came from a place of like no
shelterness.
Well, not even just that, but like he never wanted to be on camera.
Yeah. With my 14 followers that I had at the time on Instagram.
He didn't even know who I was when he met me. So that's a big question that I get a lot, is like, oh, did you know who she was? We have a whole story about the very first time that we met on my Just Jess channel, which I'm going to be updating on very soon. I have a couple videos planned. As you guys know, it's been very, very, very hectic, stressful, a lot of things going on in our life right now. But I have some things planned, and you're gonna be in some of them. Make sure you go subscribe to my personal channel, Just Jess, and I will link the story of how we met, and we were very raw. If you are not of age, I would not recommend going and watching that video, because there's some pretty personal details in that. But that is the PG version of how, actually our proposal story is pretty PG. That's all it was. It was just some pictures, and then I said yes, and then that was the end. So that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I hope you guys had an amazing Valentine's Day. So we will see you guys in our next video. Bye, guys.